New York City fashion is not everyone's cup of tea, and I'm just really excited to present to you different fashion aesthetics that make up New York City. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mahua. I'm so excited for today's video because not only am I combining my love for fashion and my love for New York City, but that is the but. That's it. I'm combining my two loves, and I'm just really excited to present to you different fashion aesthetics that make up New York City. I feel like I am the right person for this because I am a native New Yorker. I am, I guess, a fashion girly. And obviously this video is just for funsies. Not just one style dictates the entire neighborhood or borough, and there are so many unique styles. But from what I've seen in media, from what I've seen on the street, there are very specific styles that take up certain areas. And I don't know about you, I personally love watching those videos where people go up to random people, ask them what they're wearing, ask them what they're listening to. I also love those videos where people are just recording what fashionable people are wearing in different areas of Manhattan or Paris or different cities in general. This is to give you some fall inspo and outfit inspo. Also, I'm gonna kind of be talking about like the main New York City places that come to mind in this video, but there are obviously so many more, so let me know in the comments below after you watch this video what I did miss. And I'm also going to be talking about like corporate style and like school comfy type of styles, you know? So we really got everything in this video. I do want to give a disclaimer before we get started. Once this New York City noise, this ambulance just passes, there are a lot of people on Pinterest and the people that make up the fashion world and the people that get recognized, and they're usually the beauty standard, right? They're white, they're skinny, they look a certain way, and those are the ones that get recognition. Whereas the people that are, you know, bigger than the average plus size, or the POCs, you know, the black and brown creators, they don't really get as much recognition, unfortunately. And I just want to bring some more representation to the YouTube / content creator world through fashion, just because I've never really seen people that look like me on Pinterest and featured in these videos of fashion related stuff. And it's just really disheartening sometimes when people that are darker skinned or people that are more plus size try to wear the same type of clothing that are trendy and fashionable, but they get hated on because they don't look like the beauty norm. And we just gotta change that. I also want to bring up the fact that a lot of these trends that are popular right now have been started by so many POC in certain areas or many years back, and they just were never credited just because they were colored. So I just want to bring up that everyone can participate in fashion, but we really have to give our flowers to the people that started certain trends. Guys, also it's such an exciting day. Today is the first day that my super turned on the heat in my apartment. So that must mean that fall in New York City is in action, and it is exciting when the weather is finally changing and you can wear your layers and your jackets and things like that. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe because I post every single week. I am a dedicated YouTube girly, have not missed an upload in a very long time, and I'm very proud of that. As you can see, I also have my clothing in the back. I have my own clothing line. I have my art and apparel on labyrinthav.com. We love supporting sustainable fashion out here. We love thrifting, secondhand. That's what I try to preach on my channels and also through my clothing on my shop. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok at labyrinthav. I post every single day. But anyways, let's get started. Obviously, when you visit New York City and when you live in New York City, you don't have to follow this accurately. You don't have to actually follow what these people are wearing in each area. You can wear whatever the hell you want. This is just simply a guide, and again, just for funsies. It's just very interesting to see how once you go a few blocks down or a few blocks up, the style aesthetic completely changes according to what the media shows you. And I kind of just want to show you the different styles that make up New York City. First few areas that we're going to talk about is the Upper West and the Upper East side. So the Upper East and the Upper West side is right on the east and west side of Central Park. It's more in Upper Manhattan. So whenever I think about those areas, I think about Gossip Girl, I think about preppy, academic, you know, rich old money vibes, right? Because in Gossip Girl, Blair, Serena, Chuck Bass, all of them were very, very wealthy. And that kind of does characterize the people that do live there because the property there is very, very expensive. So you think about very elegant, very classy. The style that comes to mind is like black and white, neutrals, monochromatic looks. The style reminds me of like easily put together to the eye, but you can tell that they put effort into it. A lot of these people are very wealthy, but they're not very flashy with their look. They're not very flashy with their money. Whereas I feel like the new generation of people getting money, you know, they're buying their flashy cars, their watches, they're trying to be a little bit more show-offy. So my little inspired outfit obviously has to feature the plaid dress. This is kind of paying homage to the academic preppy style. And then once you add the red sweater, it's woven, it's unique, you can't really get it anywhere else. It adds that pop of color. It also adds like that old money aesthetic. And then you add a pair of black tights, a pair of black loafers, and you're good to go. It's simple. You can easily run if you need to. You know, if someone is coming after your money, you can just start running. These people love wearing their gold jewelry, gold accents. It's really important to wear your gold hoops and your bracelets and things like that because it's very subtle, but those accents really make a very big difference. So now we are talking about Soho, Lower East Side, trendy girlies. So these people are the Pinterest trendy girlies. This is like the epitome of what people think of when you think of New York, because I feel like Soho nowadays is very influencer slash like celebrity based, especially in the past few years. It is kind of like the mini LA, because when anyone comes to visit, especially like content creators, they have a very specific style, right? It's very trendy. So right now, when I'm recording this video, it's fall of 2023. The trend right now is oversized jacket slash bomber jacket over a little crop top, tiny purses, or we got tote bags that are very artistic looking or from an art friend that you have, caps, clips that are featured, also ribbons in your hair. We got cowboy boots, graphic tees. The sillier the better, the more it doesn't make sense the better. I watched this really funny video on TikTok where it kind of shows you how to build your own Lower East Side Soho Pinterest girly, and I'm gonna insert it right here. It was so funny but so accurate.
Today I'm showing you how to dress like you're from the Lower East Side. First, you'll need a maxi skirt, make it really ugly. Then you'll need a baby tee or tank top, bonus points if it's actually from the children's section. A pair of loafers or cowboy boots. Put your hair into 2 braids, pigtails, or space buns. Add some wraparound Y2K sunglasses, a hobo bag or a tote bag that your friend who's an artist made, every single piece of silver jewelry you own, an oversized pair of headphones, and boom, you're ready for the Lower East Side.
I was so inspired to create this outfit, especially after watching that video. I took out my aunt's old vintage skirt. Then I found this daddy's girl blue top, and then I added a leather jacket. I braided my hair, even though I barely have any hair to braid, just for this, you know, for shits and giggles. I added my loafer and I added my Chamberlain coffee tote. It's a very big bonus if you have a Chamberlain coffee tote or any New York City aesthetic tote bag. If you also have big headphones to put over your head, those are perfect for this aesthetic as well. So the third one that we're going to talk about is for the Wall Street corporate girlies. Where is Wall Street actually? Why am I forgetting? So Wall Street is by Lower Manhattan, by the entrance of the Brooklyn Bridge and City Hall. The New York Stock Exchange is also there. Obviously the corporate girlies are everywhere, but Wall Street specifically is known for their cutthroat corporate people working for them. So that is where all the finance bros go, but also the finance girlies, okay? So what I've noticed for the corporate style, for the Gen Zers, we don't want to look too professional, but we also want to look like we take it seriously, right? We want people to take us seriously. So I've noticed a lot of blazers. You know, people wear blazers going out, they wear it sleeping, basically they wear it to their corporate job, but very casual bottoms. A very big trend right now are pointed shoes like kitten heels. I've also noticed like the oversized turtleneck sweater or sweater in general with the maxi skirt. There's also a Y2K theme going on still. So in Gilmore Girls, if you guys watch that, there's this big corporate girl energy in that type of show, and that kind of fashion is just so comfortable, and I feel like we brought that back because of those nostalgic vibes. We used to make fun of our moms for wearing things like that, but now it's in, you know? I made a Gilmore Girls fashion edition video last year, so you can watch that if you do need some more fall inspo. And then again, corporate girlies love wearing vintage watches, beaded earrings, just those gold accents again to bring in that eloquent touch. Vests are such a big trend this season, and it also was last season. Alright, so the next one that I want to talk about is my Bushwick art girly. So if you guys don't know, Bushwick is actually in Brooklyn, and Bushwick is known to be that area that holds a lot of those creative, eccentric people. They have a very specific style to them that I really love, actually, and I love the fact that they are going beyond just like the trendy styles. They are kind of making a name for themselves in their own unique way, and that's what fashion is about. So these girlies love their plaid and fun patterns. They love layering. They love their maxis and their Adidas or Sambas. Sambas are very big this season as well. Oversized tops for everything. Just very unique and eccentric, out of the box. So I was really excited to try this outfit, but I had a feeling that I was gonna hate it, just because I am the type of person, if I'm wearing a maxi skirt, I want something more fitted or cropped on the top, because that's what I'm used to. Tried it with an oversized white top, and I actually really liked how it was coming out. It was so much out of my comfort zone, but it made me feel very like confident in myself, and that's what fashion is about. You know, you're supposed to experiment. This really brought me out of what I usually wear, and that's what I love. Like, not only am I helping you guys, but I'm also low-key helping myself. But let me know what you guys think about this outfit, because I honestly think that this is like way out of my comfort zone and something that I usually don't wear, but it actually works together and I can kind of work it. But that's just my opinion, so let me know. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the FIT/fashion school girly pop. So FIT is a very big fashion school by Chelsea in Manhattan, and there are obviously so many more fashion schools in New York City. People move here just for the fashion. There is a very specific fashion school taste. I saw a video where someone was wearing a whole knight's outfit, whole armor with a sword and everything, for their first day at fashion school. So obviously fashion is vast, so there's no specific aesthetic that defines them, but from what I've noticed, they're trendy but very eccentric. Take a trend and they'll times 100 it and they'll make it very much their own. And there's also a lot of layering. It's outside of the box. Okay, so the next one is for my West Village going out girlies. We all need outfit inspo for when we're going out. You know, what do the girlies wear a night out in the town? So West Village is by Washington Square Park. It's by NYU. It's where all the comedy clubs are. A lot of bars are there. It is a great place to be. I love the comedy scene over there. What I've noticed in night out girly outfit, there's a lot of black and white, and now the color of the season is maroon, involved in this scene, right? So either you wear a short dress or skirt, but you always pair it with like a leather jacket, because that's also very trendy. It's also kind of similar to corporate. You want it to be put together and serious, but you also want it to be casual and fun. I feel like for me and a lot of people that I know, when you are in your 20s, you want to be taken seriously, but you also don't want to dress like you're still in high school and college. You're kind of like in a weird limbo. You don't know if you should wear crop tops, but you also don't want to not wear it because people will think you're a lot older. So you just don't know what to wear and dress for, you know? A lot of people wear like a fitted top with loose black slacks. Slip dresses with cowboy boots are a very big thing also. A little tiny black purse, because when you go out, you don't really need much. You just need lip gloss, $1, and maybe some hand sanitizer. I also really love this outfit. I feel like it screams like elegant but like cutesy. All right, so the next one is for all my students, all my comfy girlies that want to go out but don't really want to put too much effort in it. There's no area or neighborhood associated with this, because obviously this is nationwide. This is everywhere. So I noticed right now the trend is oversized chunky sweaters with Uggs. Mini Uggs are such a big thing right now, and Birkenstocks are very popular. Sweatpants and balloon pants, things that are more like wide leg, are very popular as well. And just throw on a cap and a tote bag and that's all you need. Anyway, that is the end to this video. Please let me know what you guys think, and if I did miss any boroughs or neighborhoods that are inkling on the back of your head. And also, would you wear any of these things? I know New York City fashion is not everyone's cup of tea. I feel like it is very eccentric when you see it on social media if you do live somewhere else, and sometimes it feels very like show-offy, sometimes it feels like too much. But I also know that a lot of people feel comfortable to express themselves fashion-wise when they do come to New York because everyone else is doing the same thing, you know? So I guess it's up to you what you think. Let me know if it did help you with your outfit inspo, and if you do want some more fashion guides and just fashion related videos in general. I love making it. But thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Follow me on my Instagram and TikTok is @LabyrinthApp. I also have a podcast called Difficult Dish, and we are finally coming out with season 3 soon, so make sure to listen to that on Apple, Spotify, all streaming platforms. Finally on YouTube too. It's gonna be a video podcast soon. And also check out my website labyrinthapp.com, where I have my art and apparel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.